going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to go over this SOG Pentagon XR that I've had in my pocket for the past 2 months or so. We are also going to give away this SOG Flash AT. When I did the review on this SOG, I said I was going to give it away, which I will do at the end of the video. Whoever wins this knife, just know the blade is tore up a little, scratched up a little. It's nothing that's going to affect the usability of the knife. It just adds some character to it, but it is scratched up a good little bit. Disclosure, I did buy both of these knives from the SOG website with my hard-earned money. There's also several affiliate links down in the video description and in the comment section. If you're looking to pick up one of these knives or any other, do me a favor, check out the affiliate links, help keep this channel going. You don't pay any more, and hopefully I can find you guys a really, really good deal. Before we get into the knife, of course I have to thank my stupendous Patreon supporters and the 4 companies that support me to help keep this channel going. Today, I especially want to call out BLACKOUT Coffee Company right here. If you need any coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, this is a great company that makes everything here in the States. Proud supporters of the military. Everything is small batch roasted right in Florida, and they're just a very, very good company. You can go to blackoutcoffee.com/Tiberious. So the first time I picked this knife up, my first impression was it feels really, really beefy. It feels solid. Like sometimes when you pick up a knife, they can feel cheesy. This one just feels really, really solid. I'm going to say this knife is more of a self-defense type of knife than anything else. Obviously, I use it to cut boxes open like most people, but with that dagger blade, it's definitely geared towards a self-defense type of knife. If you like to fidget with knives, both of these SOG knives rate very high on my fidgetability scale. For me, I love playing with knives. I won't carry a knife unless it's very, very fidget friendly. And both of these knives are A+ as far as fidgetability, if you care about that. The Pentagon has a really, really nice set of G10 handles on there. Not only do they feel really good, they look really good as well. Inside has a stainless steel liner to help reinforce it and give it that beefy feeling that I mentioned. You have some really, really good jimping all the way around on the top and of the bottom of the knife. And then you also have a solid cutout, index cutout for your index finger. So the XR in the model number of this knife is what SOG refers to the locking mechanism inside of this knife. And I must say both knives have a very, very solid lockup. They have a tiny bit of wiggle left to right, but really no wiggle up and down at all. SOG actually claims that it can withstand 1,500 pounds. Again, I wanted to like hang from this knife or pull it between 2 things, but I couldn't quite figure out how to rig that up. So we're just gonna have to take SOG's word on that. The blade on here again is a nice dagger style blade. The bottom is sharpened all the way for the entire length of the blade, where the top is just sharpened right here on the tip. As far as the type of steel it is made out of, it is a very, very good steel, which I would hope so for a knife this price. It is made from CTS XHP steel, which should have very, very good edge retention and also very, very good durability. The finish on the blade is a nitrite type finish, which is typically very, very durable. A lot of firearms have the same type of finish. So you have 3 different ways of opening this SOG Pentagon knife. You can simply pull back on the lock and the knife swings open. You can also use the kick flip on top to open the knife, and then you have thumb studs to flick it open as well. All 3 of them are ambi, so you backwards lefty people, you'll be good to go with this knife as well. I don't know which one my favorite is, either the kick flip or the thumb stud. They're both really good, and I'm not sure which one I prefer. Either way, that fidgetability is fantastic. The pocket clip on these knives are pretty nicely done. They're stainless steel, they're aesthetically pleasing, they are reversible, so if you want to carry it in either pocket, no matter what you do though, it's going to ride blade tip up, which is what I prefer anyway, but just so you know, always blade tip up. The SOG is going to sit a little bit higher in the pocket than the Flash AT will. The Flash AT has a very deep carry clip, where the SOG is a much higher ride. The Pentagon XR is available in several different colors. I have the FDE version here. It is also available in OD green, black, and it is available in a black grip with a carbon style blade. While you guys look at the dimensions and the weight, because it is a larger knife, let's talk about the testing that I did on this knife. I did pretty much the same exact testing that I did on the Flash AT, because I felt it was a pretty good all-around test for a knife. This is only like my second or third knife review, so if there's something you would like me to do different or add, if you have any good ideas on how I should test knives, do me a favor, drop it down in the comments, and hopefully I can incorporate it in my next knife review. But for the Pentagon here, I cut a couple plastic bottles, water bottles up. I cut some soda cans up. I opened a ton of boxes. When I say a ton of boxes, I mean a ton. Between work and home, a ton. I started several fires with it as I was doing a couple of different reviews for some fire starting product. Of course, I got stabby on some wood because some days you gotta get stabby. I accidentally dropped this knife in the mud at the range, and it was absolutely disgusting. I was cutting something, I don't remember what it was, and it slipped out of my hands and it fell in mud, and it was just gross. But once I rinsed it off, the knife was absolutely fine. I also caught some rope, speaker wire. I stripped some of the feathers off of a chicken feather. I don't know why, I just had the urge to do it. And even after all of that abuse and some silliness, the knife held its edge retention really, really well, and the blade is still solid. So the SOG Pentagon is designed in the US, but it is made in Taiwan. And I think it is a little on the expensive side for a knife that's not made in the US. At the time I'm recording this video, it is $175 on the SOG website. Again, I'll leave several affiliate links down in the video description, so hopefully I can find you guys a good deal if you're looking to pick one up. As far as pros, overall this is a very, very solid knife. It feels very, very heavy duty. It has a lifetime warranty, which is fantastic. It is made from very, very good steel with SOG's cryogenically treated blade. I forgot to mention that earlier, but I think this blade should be very, very good and hold up for a very, very long time. The XR lockup is very, very solid. I'm very impressed with the XR lockup compared to some of the older SOG, the lockup on some of the older SOGs. I love the 3 opening modes. Again, the fidget ability on both of these knives is absolutely fantastic. I love the aesthetics personally. You know, when I'm picking out a knife, if I don't like the way the knife looks, the aesthetics of it, I don't even consider that knife. It's kind of an entrance or a gateway for me to consider the knife. It has to be an aesthetically pleasing knife. I like this knife so much that it is going to be my EDC knife going forward. Now, I carried it for about the past 2 months or so in my pocket, and I'm going to continue carrying this knife every single day. And I don't think I can give a knife better praise than saying I put away my other knives and I'm going to carry this one every day instead. So take that for what it's worth. As far as cons, I don't have cons on the features of this knife. If I was going to make a knife, this is kind of what I would make. I don't think I would really change anything. My only con is going to be what I said a second ago. It's kind of on the expensive side for a knife not made in the US. I'm happy it's not made in China, at least for that price, but it is made in Taiwan. You know, I still went ahead and purchased it because I liked the knife, but that's up to you how much of a big deal that is for you. All right, what everybody wants now, time for the giveaway. Yes, we're giving away the SOG Flash AT. To enter, you had to go to the review I did on this and comment. If you're watching this now, it's too late. You can't enter it. And I am recording this video 1 week before I'm going to release it. So right now, I have no idea who the winner is. What I'm going to do a day before I release this review, I'm going to go back to the Flash AT review, get all of the comments out of there, all of the names, and put them in a random name generator. We'll go ahead and spin that wheel, and the winner is right here. You see it. I don't know who it is, but that person won the SOG Flash. So if you are watching, go ahead and comment down below. Let everybody know. I'll go back to the SOG review, and I will let you know that you won the knife, and then you're going to have to private message me somehow to get me your address, and I'll get it sent out right away. And whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or Parler or MeWe, whatever's easiest for you, send me a message and I'll get this knife sent out to you right away. All right, thank you guys very, very much for watching. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is on Patreon. If you are not willing and able to support me on Patreon, guys, that is no big deal. Just keep the likes and the comments coming because they truly, truly help me out. Now, if you want to see what reviews I am coming out with next, please consider subscribing to the channel and enabling the bell notification. This way, you will hopefully get notified when I come out with a new video. If you want to know what reviews I am working on right now in real time, please consider following me on Instagram, Facebook, Parler, MeWe, Rumble. I'm on all of them. The links to most of them are down in the video description. I said in the beginning of the video, but I have 4 really awesome companies who support me and help me out. Prime Armor for all of your body armor and plate carriers. Blackout Coffee for your coffee, tea, and hot chocolate needs. Dangerous But Good for all of your Christian and pro-gun apparel. And last but certainly not least, USCCA for self-defense training and self-defense insurance. One more time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.